Thank you.
Are we doing this?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lila and Jean. Happy birthday to you.
I'd like to say something.
Speech.
I'd like to talk to you all something about my life, since all of you are honoring us tonight. I got married March the 3rd, in March, which is the third month, the 26th day, which was 3 days before my 26th birthday. I would like to say something to the people who are married. I found that you don't need, if your husband or wife has some faults, keep it to yourself. Don't bring it to their attention or anybody else. Also, don't sweat the small stuff. It's better just to ignore it. You have plenty of big stuff coming down the line. So don't sweat the small stuff. I'd also like to say something about my spiritual life. I accepted the Lord when I was a very youngster, before I was a teenager. I've tried to live my Christian life all my life. When I was growing up, the Bible we had was the King James Version. I would do my devotionals, but I really didn't get too much out of it because I didn't understand the King James version that much.
Thank you.
So when the Living Bible was published, I started reading it, and then what I was reading all those years started to make some sense to me. So I enjoyed reading that. As I've gotten older, and lately, I'm retired, and I have a little more time to read my Bible. And one of my favorite religious or Christian people is Dr. John McDonald. And I read a book that he wrote, which meant a lot to me. He said about reading the Bible. He said, when you are in college or you're studying for a test, you have to review a lot. That's because the first time you read it, you don't get it. So he said what you need to do is read it a lot of times. And he suggested you start with saying the 1 John, and you read it all the way through. 1 John is not very long, and you read it every day for a month. So I read it every day for a month. Then he suggests something else, and I read that. I have found that now when I hear our preacher preach something and he refers to something, I've heard it before because I've read it every day for a month. And I've done that for most of the books in the New Testament. Now if you have a long book, 14 or 27 chapters, you can't read that whole book in one day. So what I had done, I break it down. I read maybe half of it or a third of it for a month, then I read the next half or third for another month, half till I finish it. And I've done that now going for over a year, that I've done almost all the New Testament books. So if you have time, now when I was working and growing up, I didn't have a lot of time to read my Bible. I tried to do my daily devotions, but I didn't have time to really study and read. But I'm retired now. Maybe someday you'll be without a job, or you'll be retired, you have some leisure, and you'll have more time to read your Bible. If you want to really get something out of it, read it every day for a month. God bless you all. I love you all so much.
We love you.
We love you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Lila, you can eat a cupcake now.